Welcome back. I'm doing yet another bidding practice session with Warren. It's November 10th today. We are a couple weeks away from Thanksgiving when the Nationals, the U.S. Nationals, are happening in Austin, Texas. So this is Warren and I are just keeping our muscles flexed, or loose, I should say. And so we're going to be just continuing to do these practice sessions. We might have a game again. Hopefully, we'll try to set up a set game where we're actually declaring and defending too. I haven't done one of those in a while, so maybe we'll try to make that happen. In the meantime, here we are. We're going to be starting in maybe 2 minutes. So if you're catching this as a video, then if you're catching this as a video, you might want to skip forward to the action, or you can say hello and chat with me. I was gonna go through and show while I'm waiting for. Well, I don't really. Warren should be here any moment. What I did today, by the way, sorry, is I went to Deal Source and I just put in the same constraint here of 23 points between us. So that way we have more than half of the points. So we're not sitting and watching the opponents bid slams and games and have be bored, but it would be boring for us. So 23 just sets a nice line. 22 works pretty well too. Actually, 20. It's funny the difference in the hands that come up when just the difference between when saying 22 or more points between us or 23 or more points between us. Those are the most common hands, I would imagine. That you have 20-20. Hey, Krish, nice to see you. I would imagine that on average, I would guess 2020 or 2119 happens more, more than normal. Yeah, different day this week. Normally it's Monday. Hey, David, nice to see you. Normally it's Monday. We had to switch it to Wednesday. I had a thing with my mom on Monday, and Warren picked Wednesday as the time to do this. We were actually supposed to do it about an hour ago, but then again got delayed. So, what's going on? We're waiting. Yeah, it's funny. I actually like being on defense. I find that just in general overall, my results are better when my opponents have more points than I do. Uh, so yeah, I'm never one complaining. I know at the Bridge Club everybody's always complaining. I didn't get to declare enough hands. All the problems were the other way. That's a common thing. Or there's always the people at the Bridge Club who are saying these dealing machines, they always give north south all the hands, or something like that. And I'm always I'm pretty happy with being on defense. I'm confident my results when I'm on defense are better than my results when I'm on declare play. Hopefully I can hear when Warren comes, but I wanted to show you something. Richard Pavlicek had check power rankings or something. He had some thing. He had something that showed bridge statistics. Odds in theory, hand of no. He has something on his website. Let me try putting Craniac Wolpert. No, I can't find it now. He had something that listed my partner and I's stats for Craniac and I. We were the only pair on this leaderboard where we defended just more than everybody else, and it was pretty obvious that we just were on defense more. And it was a substantial size of hands, and it's kind of surprising to me how much we. It was surprising to me how much how much more we defended than everybody else. I knew we tried to actively play defense more than everybody else. We're confident in our defense, but it was shocking to see the numbers. So I know there are definitely young players in Vegas. Who can you contact? I would start by contacting Jadon. He at least lives in Vegas and would know. He's Jadon on BridgeBase. You can send him a private message on BBO, JDONN, and I'm sure he'd be happy to help you and guide you in the right direction. I don't know who's in charge of young people in Vegas, but Jadon will certainly point you in the right direction. Good evening. been threatening to come to Iceland one of these days. I've heard so many great things about their the tournaments that you guys have there. Hopefully when it gets started back up, maybe I don't know if it's happening in February, but I can't really come this February, but maybe next year. I think it's February. That when that big festival is. Everybody says the tournaments are just so well run there. Everybody's having so much fun. It sounds exciting. Let me just see if I got a message from Warren that's saying that he's not here for some reason. No, I'm sure he'll be here any moment. I would start just playing cards, but I've got this table all set up the way I need to. So if I leave to go and play, I wonder I could just sit and declare. That's what I could do. I could go back to bridgebase.com. Let me go to this other screen so it's not cut off. Oops, that's not what I want to do. www.bridgebase.com. Yeah, I can just declares. I like these just declares. Whoa, the bidding really just pops in and out. Alright, a diamond, we overcalled a spade. It went double and our partner bid 2 spades. It went pass. We bid 3 clubs as a natural game try. It went pass and partner bid 4 spades. Okay, so partner raised this to 2. Alright, this looks like a pretty straightforward hand. I wonder am I gonna hear when he comes? I hope that it's gonna make a noise when he shows up. I'm just gonna play until he gets here. Can you hear the sound effects when it's clicking? Oh, there he is. I heard it. There we go. All right. Start off with 8 points. This is a pretty nice negative double. I do have 5 clubs, but I wouldn't. This isn't the kind of hand that I would be going for penalties on. The opponents are non-vulnerable. I don't. Even if my partner did reopen double, I wouldn't be very happy penalizing them in 2 clubs. Even because if when that does happen, a heart 2 clubs pass, and partner reopens in double in 3rd chair. Now I'm even more inclined to that. It sounds like I have he has a spade fan. Okay, 4 clubs splinter. I have a very good hand, so I think this splinter is in support of spades. It's a little awkward because I haven't really bid spades, but that's how I'm taking it. Is a singleton or void in clubs. I could have maybe figured that out without this winner, but singleton or void in clubs and 4 card spade support. So let's give partner hands to see if we make a slam on this hand. King queen 4th, ace queen 6th. That's how many points is that? 11. And the ace of diamonds is 15. Will that be enough? That would take 6 heart tricks, 4 spades, ace of diamonds is 11, and 1 club rough in partner's hand. Partner could have a really strong hand here and be splintering too. I think maybe I got to give him. The problem is, so if I bid 4 hearts, he's going to look at a diamond control and just drive to slam. I have the minimum I can have, but it's all outside of clubs. I have this beautiful king of hearts. So king queen 4th, ace queen 6th, that's 11. Ace, king queen 4th, ace queen 5th, ace 3rd, and singleton. That's going to need the 3rd round of hearts to throw away my diamond. I'm going to lose a club and a slow diamond, or ace king of diamonds, ace of hearts, king queen of spades. I really need a lot. So I'm worried that if I would like to show some life with 4 hearts, but I'm worried that it's going to sound to him that I really need a diamond control, and he might be afraid to go to slam. I'm afraid not to go to slam. Hey Kelly, nice to see you. Thinking here. No, I think 4 hearts is a control bid. I don't think it can beat a play. I like my hand. I'm gonna give him 4 hearts. I feel like he could have a really strong hand. He could have 16 or 17 points. I don't think that there's any risk that he's gonna pass this. Yeah. So, all right. Oh, he had a good one. Well, it's actually going to be harder to make than it looks. If they lead a club and force us to rough over here. Then we play a diamond. No, it's not going to be that tough. How? No, yeah, it is. Yeah, 3-0 trump by Warren would have been just like a balanced game, except so it must be 18-19. Club void made a big difference because if you had a singleton club, we would just be off two aces. So clearly he wasn't sure that four clubs showed spade support. All right. Hello in Luxembourg. We're all over the place today. It's funny, these later afternoon sessions seem to be a little bit of better time for people to be watching. It's late. I guess it's late out there in Luxembourg, but where am I here? 13-17. Too strong for one no. So this is the first one of these sessions that you're checking out. When I'm practicing with Warren, my number one priority is Warren. My number two priority is the people who are watching. He's generous enough to let me share these sessions, that he doesn't mind talking about it, but I have to keep up the pace with him. Okay, so over two clubs. I have to bid 2-0. Jumping to 3-0 would show 15-17, because that's what we play in 2/1 auctions. That jumps to 3-0 show extra values, but this is more like I'm treating this hand like 18-19. So I'm gonna bid 4-0. This is awkward, but I'm gonna bid 4-0. I don't like it with 17, but he could easily have 15 or 16 points here. Yeah, I feel like I have to treat this like 18-19. I have to finish the job here. I'm not comfortable with this though. I'm not very happy with bidding 4-0. Okay. Oh, I see. So he had a spade fit. I felt uncomfortable passing 3-0 trump because I was treating my hand like 18-19. It might be easier for us if we were talking by voice, but then it would be harder for me to do the stream. So, um, well, it's not a sacrifice because we've never actually done it before. Even we've typically, when we practice, we've done it by text. It's a little less invasive when you're sitting and practicing. It's a little easier to not have somebody's voice in your ear the whole time. Yeah, 17 and a 5 card suit is definitely too strong for a 1-no opener. We're pretty religious about that. We're not opening 1-no with 17 and 5 card suits. All right, I have 10 points. In this spot I think that I know by unpassed hands we would play 2 no-shows, 4 spades. I don't know if we'd still play that here. I think we probably would. I'm gonna try it and see whether he believes it. He's gonna have a good hand here when he bids 2 hearts because he could pass me in 1 heart. So Chris, there's no Twitch doesn't let you put things into your schedule. It just I could put the Monday thing on there because I do it regularly. It won't let you like schedule a one-off thing beforehand, which I don't understand why they don't have that. That seems like the most obvious feature that anybody would ever want, like just to tell people, hey, I'm going to be streaming at this time, but it's not the case. He bid 3 diamonds, which is natural. He undid it. Okay. I'm not happy about this. This is not what I wanted to do. Okay. He accepted opposite of passed hand. I think he is probably just supposed to pass 2-no. I'm asking. So by unpassed hands, we play 2 spades is asking about our raise, and we play 2 no's shows 4-4 in the majors and an invitational hand, or maybe not 4-4, but 4 spades and an invitational hand. Yeah, we play 2 spades as a spiral raise or spiral ask or whatever you want to call it. Okay, there you go. He didn't see that I was a passed hand. Yeah, I didn't want to do affiliate. I didn't want to be an affiliate because that meant that I couldn't continue to broadcast on YouTube as well. And YouTube saves the videos for afterwards. And the majority of people that watch these streams are people that, sorry, 15. This is a really nice 15 count. Almost too strong for 1-no. Almost too strong for 1-no. Should I be treating this like a club followed by 3 clubs? So I want to be in game when partner's got an ace and a king or so. So I'm too strong to open 1-no. So I'm going to open a club and rebid 3 clubs. Yeah, there's a few things about YouTube video on demands that are now I could just maybe bid 1-no and show 18-19. No, I don't have a stopper in hearts. Let's just bid 2 clubs here. It's just they keep the videos there forever on YouTube, and on Twitch they delete them every so often, and it's also very hard to link to them and everything. So I just I do it on both, but then Twitch is way better for live streams, and YouTube is way better for shockingly the video hosting website that's been around since the internet's been around pretty much is better at. Okay, so he was trap passing hearts. Okay. Okay. See what I'm saying? Because the only hand that could pass over 1 heart that would then come back bidding 3-no was a hand that was looking for penalties over 1 heart. You can see he passed hoping I would reopen double. And if I'd opened 1-no, it probably would have worked out the same anyway. He would have just what do we call it? He would have just transferred and bid 3-no. Okay. This is a boring one. I'm switching over this one. This one has it a little bigger. Does it matter to you guys? No, I guess it's the same thing there. So we play pretty not a lot of super accept business here over two diamonds. Warren, he could bid two no trump to show a three card super max, or he could jump to three hearts to show a heart raise. Okay, so either way, I'm bidding four hearts. I have no interest in slam. Yeah, he has a beautiful, beautiful hand over there. Ooh, so nine and a singleton. I'm white against red, so I'm going to come in with a double. This one's a pretty hyper aggressive, but I'm going to do it because of the vulnerability and the perfect shape. Usually I'd want to have like 10. A 10th point would be the line for this one. But I'm doing it because it's the right vulnerability. We might have a sacrifice. It's just getting in there now. Get it done. So the system that you see me bidding with Warren right now is I've done a lot of pretty elaborate lessons on these topics on a lot of this stuff. Funny that this Q bid after the takeout double, I literally just did this week. But let me see what I'm going to do. So partner's Q bid is either both majors with an invitational hand or it's a game forcing hand. I don't really mind which. I'm just going to bid my four card suits up the line here. I'm going to bid two hearts. I don't know what past might say, but I'm just going to stay on firm ground and make my. Okay. All right. So his three spades here. This is a hand that was too strong to jump straight to four spades. So, but I have a pretty weak hand, obviously. I mean, I'm going to show him the singleton because, I can bid three no trump non-serious is what I can do. I can bid three no trump non-serious. That's what I'm going to do. This is testing some agreements for us for sure. So I just did this lesson called Takeout Doubles Continued, and we dug pretty deeply into this Q bid after the takeout double. There's a lot going on. There's understanding what hands use the Q bid, like this hand that Warren have. I'm sure a lot of you didn't even consider the fact that he has five spades or more, and more than a four spade bid. Yeah, we're not agree this is non-serious. Okay, so I got to like kind of not sign off, which a lot of you might have looked at this and been like, you have 9 points and made a takeout double, and you're gonna give a cooperative bid of three no trump, but I have to because that singleton diamond is just so often just the piece of the puzzle that partner's looking for. So the worst hand I could have would actually be the same hand with like the queen of diamonds on top of it. Now I would still probably make a takeout double, but now I have a doubleton diamond. Yeah, as long as Warren and I agreed that spades are trumps. So when you cube it and you jump like that to three spades, that's what sets spades as trumps. Says spades are trumps. Let's start having a control bidding auction. So you can find that. So what I was busy in the middle of saying before is that you can find. I've done some pretty elaborate lessons on wolpertbridge.com on topics, and every topic that we do, we spend a lot of time getting it right. So you get a pretty big notes package and a video replay on stuff like what we just talked about there. That Cubids. All right. So here, three clubs. When he jumps to four hearts, he's showing a good hand. We don't preempt over preempts. So I actually have a pretty good hand for him. All things considered, I don't need so much to make slam. I need ace, king, six of hearts, the ace of diamonds, and the ace of spades. That's 15 points. He's got a really good hand. He's bid four hearts all by himself, and I have this nice heart fit. And the club void. I think I've got to give him five clubs. I've got to do it. This might be an overbid, but I feel like we're gonna survive. Yeah, the bots. They've been coming in. They came in last week too on our Monday session. So it's funny. I don't know. Maybe they've got some. They got a little injection of some aggression. sign off now. I've already done my job. So we ended up being on a finesse. It was this third diamond made me uncomfortable. Um, it's interesting. Normally he would have more than 5 hearts here for his 4 heart bid, but I understand why he did what he did. I would think 4 spades might be misconstrued as natural. It might, and the important thing here is the club control. I definitely could have given this one 6 after he bid 5 diamonds. I didn't really think about how powerful my hand was. The problem was he had he had a weird hand. This is a weird hand anyway. We would have been pretty amazing to get to slam here. We only don't have a lot of strength between us, but and it would have worked out with the diamond finesse on side. But it also we might have been able to just make it by setting up spades. Yeah, it's true. 4 spades is probably a control bid. I just have a habit of not making bids that my partner are going to give my partner a hard time, even when I'm bidding. I like I there yeah. Um, I so you yeah in spots like that I just tend to make the bid that's just completely obvious. I wanted to show him a club control. I wanted to make it very like that's the might be scientifically wrong, but I've made a living for a long time making bids that my partner doesn't get confused by. I think that there's an art to that, and sometimes even when even when you think a bid is the right bid, you just making the bid that you know your partner's not going to screw up is usually the way to go. All right, this is awkward. I don't have a fit in spades or hearts. I don't have a beautiful club stopper. Normally, if I had a club stopper, I would just rebid 2-0. I don't know about treating this queen third of clubs as a stopper. I, I guess I could because partner's going to pull to 3 diamonds when I'm worried partner's. Well, yeah, 2-0 trump. I think Tuno's a better bid. It's going to get more information out of partner, even though I don't love my club stopper. It's just going to get my a partner can bid 3 diamonds now. Partner can bid 3 hearts. Partner can bid 3 spades. If partner bids 3 spades, I'm probably gonna kick it into 4. I'd rather play a 6-1 spade fit with these weak clubs than play in 3-no trump with a lack of communication. All right, 3-no will be nice and easy on this hand. Partner didn't bid 3 clubs because he didn't care about showing me the singleton diamond. He knows I have 5 diamonds, so. For sure, no question, it does. That chat thing does not like the really long chat messages. All right, what do I have here? 12. I'm just gonna go 4 hearts. So I've 13, whatever it is. No reason to get fancy here. All right, opening bid. Support for the other 3 suits. Not ideal when you're balanced, but I got a bid. Gotta come in now. It's not gonna get any easier later to come in. Okay. Thank you. That's not going to work out well for them. As long as I can stay off a club lead, they're in trouble no matter what. But wow. All right, so this is the kind of hand that I like to raise on 3-card support. I can't rebid one no. I don't like rebidding a 5-card minor. So this is partner's asking bid. What do I have? I'm going to show him 3-card support and a minimum hand because I have 11 points, even though I have a pretty good minimum. Okay. Not great, but what else are you going to do? His bidding was just completely straightforward. Warren's was. I don't know. It just sets trump. It's not. There's not that big of a difference between serious slam tries and not. When your partner showed 11 to 13 or whatever he showed 12 to 14, you either have a slam try opposite that range or you don't. So if you can make slam, you can bid 3 hearts, and if you can't make slam, you bid 4 hearts. That's kind of. I don't know how serious. Either when you have a slam try, you make the bid, and when you don't, you don't. Maybe could I have made a slam on that hand if he had the perfect points? It didn't feel like it. Ace queen, ace ace. Yeah, I guess the perfect hand he could. Ace, queen, ace, ace. But I'm not trying for that. I'd still have a 3rd round problem in my 4-card suit. All right, this is not the right hand to be jump shifting. I don't want to force the game, so my only real choice here is to bid 2 no. I could bid 2 clubs, I could bid 2 no, or I could bid 3 clubs. I'm definitely not strong enough to force the game, so at 3 clubs I wipe off immediately. Then it's just a matter of do I want to bid 2 clubs or do I want to bid 2 no. 2 no looked like the right approach. With Warren, I play that the first step is always the asking bid, like something a heart, 2 hearts, 2 spades, or something a spade, 2 spades, 2 no, is the spiral. All right, I have to decide whether this one's worth an invite. If I wanted to invite, I could go 3 hearts, or I could bid 1 no. I think I have to bid 1 no. It's just not strong enough to invite with 9 points, so. Could easily miss a game by bidding 1 no. If he passes 1 no, I'm going to be pretty sad. Okay. Ace Jack 10 is just so powerful. Ace Jack 10 6. If partner is too little, it's just 5 tricks often. So it's so much stronger than 5 points. So I maybe I should have just bid 3 hearts. I'm like talking myself into it now. Ace Jack 10 6 is a powerful suit. Did he not just see my comment? He just bids 3 spades, Krish. Over 1 spade, 3 hearts, 3 spades is forcing. He doesn't need to show 16 to 18. He just needs to show a forcing hand. So he could just bid 3 spades, and that's what that would show. Everything's forcing. If you bid over the 1 spade, 3 hearts invite, everything's forcing. Like, there's no need to show 16, 18 when your partner showed 11, 12. You don't have a slam, so it doesn't need to show anything. I could bet 3 no, maybe, but because the club lead's going through him. And I have 7 tricks for him. It doesn't look like they're going to just run spades. That's what I think I'm going to do. I think I'm just going to bid 3 no. Could be wrong, though, but I'm going to do it. Oops. Oops, Warren just logged off. That was a little unlucky that he had everything in the minors. Like, the chances of him not having a spade stopper were like super tiny. He had to have 12 points. We don't even bid 2 no trump. We don't even bid 2 no trump aggressively. So he's gonna have like an opening hand here. I don't ever mind playing the wrong contract here in the practice sessions. It's get it out of my system and get the hands right later. 18 points. This is a nice one. All right, so I'm a little too strong to bid 3 hearts here with this 18 count. I think I can bid 3 diamonds, jump shift, or I could bid 3 no. 3 no will get my this hand across here. It'll show 6 hearts and a game force, because with 5-3-3-2, this is my bid 3 no. With 5-3-3-2. I would just always bid 2 no showing 18-19. So jumping to 3 no here does kind of show. I think he might expect more solid hearts. That's the only thing I'm a little worried about. Oh yeah, sorry, I don't know how that happened. Whoops. Thank you. So he's now cubiting in support of hearts. So what does he have? Ace, king, ace. Is that going to be enough for slam? Ace, king, ace. Not really, right? That's not quite there. Ace, king, queen, sixth of clubs. That might be enough. Ace, king, queen, sixth of clubs is pretty close, unless they lead clubs. Ace, king, six of clubs, and a king. That's good enough too. Interesting. So what about ace of clubs, king, king? No, obviously he would need to have ace, king of clubs to have any chance. I'm not. I'm just gonna sign off. Yeah. What is this? This is what is it on? It needs two finesses, or it's not a very good slam. What do I have? 17 here. All right. Again, that's obviously too strong for two no for one no, and it's not the perfect shape. Okay, Drury. So we play Drury is 3 or more card support, and it could be pretty weak, like 8 points, something like that. So I just have to add up. Can I have a slam? King, queen of hearts, king of clubs is 8. No, that's not gonna work in slam. What about king fifth of hearts, a doubleton spade, and the ace king of clubs? That's a lot to ask for. No, I'm gonna just blast game. I don't need to give away information here. Okay. That's honestly the approach I take pretty much every time I'm thinking about slam. Is I build hands that my partner could have given their range, and if it takes me too long to come up with a hand that makes slam, I'm like, okay, next one. All right. Okay, I'm going to start by doubling. This is just I'm just coming back into the bidding. I'm telling partner that I have interest in game. I have 18. My partner passed over 3 diamonds, so my partner doesn't have more than. This is a non-forcing situation. So if I was allowed to pass out 3 diamonds, so when he passed, he kind of denied 15 points. So even though I have 18, the chances of us having a slam are actually pretty low here. He could have 14 and 18. I'm going to just pass here. I'm not going to bid 4-0. I'm going to give him leeway to have opened with 12 or 11. And, oh, he had a good one. Oh, no. Ooh, he had a monster. All right, whatever. All right, this is diamonds. This is both majors. So Warren and I play two hearts would be competitive with both minors or better. What else do we do? We play two. This is something I always have to read before I play my play. That's really so. My two choices here are to double to show a good hand, or I could bid two hearts to show both minors and at least a competitive hand. I think I have to start with double. Yeah. Yeah, Stephen Bobby's that email conversation was amazing. Agreed. All right, so I have to start with double. 'Cause this is going to be my way of exposing stoppers. I could actually, you know what I could do? Actually, undo. Honestly, this is the bid with my hand. I'm just going to bid three no trump and not let them know what to lead. That hand was amazing. That Weinstein Levin hand was amazing, and that article that he posted with the conversation was also. I mean, that if I remember right, we did actually have to bleep out a few things that didn't make it into the final article. Like Bobby did say something. Bobby has a mouth on him, so Bobby said some things that he was not like that were. I don't think that it was the full unfiltered conversation. I think that mostly was, but if I remember right. It's been a long time. That must have been 10 years ago. Yeah. We wanted to just do the whole thing, but if I feel like there was one line that had to be extracted. What do you call it when you block something from the record? What's that word? When you redacted, not redacted. Redacted might be the right word, but uh, that, it's very important that it was like blacked out, or we just erased it or whatever. But censored is, yeah, that's good enough, right? So when they come into our 2/1 auctions, Warren and I just play penalty doubles. There's that. Thanks. If you're watching on YouTube, you're much better off coming over to Twitch because there's a lot more conversation. As you can see there, I really appreciate you sharing that link. That's the link of the behind the scenes Levin Weinstein postmortem. It was a cool thing. All right, Warren's pass is just he doesn't have a penalty. He doesn't have a diamond fit. He doesn't want to rebid three hearts. I think I'm just gonna bid. I mean, I could just double for penalty here too. They're probably going down, but I could also just bid three no trump. Those are my two choices. It's a little dangerous doubling. They are a level too high though. Yeah, I'm doubling. Forget them. When I say they're a level too high, I mean they have an 8 card fit and they're at the 3 level, or it turned out they were at a 7 card fit. I wasn't really thinking Warren was going to have a singleton, but yeah, I guess he could have had a singleton club too. Yeah, you see that comment there. If you search Weinstein Vanderbilt on bridge winners, you can search Google. I'm sure that would probably. Oh, maybe not. Weinstein Vanderbilt might not work out, but it's funny when that happened. It was like we were just get new ground basically on bridge winners when we were posting content like that. Nobody really. That was all kind of behind the scenes stuff like that. Like it was never really talked about or never shared. It was a cool moment when Weinstein posted that article. That was a. All right, this is a nothing spot. Unless Warren super accepts, then this hand usually 5-3-3-2s still should not get too excited with them, even with the super accept. Yeah, you're not supposed to come into 2/1 auctions for what it's worth, Krish. The bots are just they love the delayed preempt for whatever reason. They can't help themselves. They don't register the fact that the opponents are in a game force and that it's really easy to double you. That's why you don't come in. Like if you start coming into people's 2/1s, you'll get what you deserve. All right, this is a spot where I have to take a false preference. I think I'm good enough to keep the auction alive because partner could have 17. Ace king fifth. Honestly, is all I really need for game. 14. So I'm going to bid two spades and hope that he bids three hearts so that I can bid four hearts because I do have a very good hand if he's 5-5. He's asking me if I have a 5-card major. I say no. He's telling me he has 4 spades. I say no. What's it? Yeah, no. So I can bid 3 hearts to show 5-5 game force. That's what I'm going to do. My other option would be to set spades. But it's too likely hearts is the right place to play. Yeah. When you're in a part score, yeah, whatever. That's so random. Whether you need to rough the 4-2, 5-2 fit or not, and whether, I don't know, those kind of work themselves out. I wasn't making a decision 5-2 versus 4-3. I was just making the decision. I needed to keep the auction open. Okay, so his 3 spades should agree spades. I'm gonna bid 4 clubs, Q-bid. If he bids 4 hearts, I'm off to the races. I really need him to have the perfect hand, though. No. Ace, king, ace, queen. I'm just signing off here. I think that if he has the perfect hand that I need him to have, he's gonna know to bid. Yeah, he did not have it. I don't know what's happening. I've lost Warren here. Sorry, the stream is still alive, but alright, I have a big hand, but I don't think I'm allowed really to super accept here. He could have nothing, so I'm not going to jump to 4. He means like if it goes 4 hearts, double, pass, 4 no. That I have multiple places to play. Like I'm like maybe I have 4-4 in the minors or 5-5 in the minors, and I want partner to bid their longest suit. 4 spades, double, pass, 4 no. I would bid if I had like 4 hearts and 5 clubs. I would bid 4 no to hear if partner bids 5 diamonds or 5 clubs or whatever. So 4 no's take out when it goes 4 a major double. Take out meaning multiple places to play. And we also in that auction, like 4 spades double pass, we play 5 hearts as a slam try if we bid it directly, and if we go through 4 no trump, then it's we sign off in 5, and we bid 5 hearts. It's like a weaker 5 heart bid. I have a pretty good hand here now. I'm going to make an advanced Q bid, a control bid. I'm telling partner that I have a really good hand in support of spades. If he bids four hearts, I feel like I have to drive. Four hearts, like at this point, he might just be thinking about game when he bid 3-0 trump. He might have just been transferring to spades and bidding 3-0 to show me to show me like a choice of games, 10 points and 5 spades. But I know that he might have done that with some 5-5 hand or something that so he did bid four hearts. So I feel like I do have only 16 points, but I have 4 card support. I have the aces and I have the queen jack of hearts. I'm gonna bid 5 diamonds for him. I feel like we're. I mean, he's not going to take me for less than this. I don't want to bid for no, because if he just says he has 1 key card in the queen of trumps, we're going to end up in slam. So, oh no. I don't think we could have made a slam with his hand. 13 opposite 17 or whatever. But I don't think that we could. I don't think it's possible. Certainly, he could have just bid 5 hearts, and we wouldn't have made 5 spades either. But I definitely, there's no reason for him to drive to slam. He could just bid 5 hearts again. All right. Okay, everybody, that's it. Warren's done, and I don't really have the energy to play any more bridge today. So I thank you, everybody, for joining me for this video, and we will catch up soon. I will be in touch. I have lots of videos to record. I have hands that I want to show you guys from the trials and stuff like that. It'll all be out soon. Otherwise, I'll probably be back with Warren on Monday, the November the 15th. Thanks, everybody. Thanks for keeping me company. See.